The Nightside Project. Finish the day happy with Ethan Millard and Alex Keary on KSL News Radio.
This is the Nightside Project. I'm Ethan Millard here with Alex Keary. Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope that everyone had a great weekend, and we are committed to helping you finish your commute happy. And to do that,
Ethan,
yes.
You got a Zen headline?
I've got a great Zen headline.
Is it Father's Day based?
No. Well, you know what? You could consider a Father's Day headline. It's not actually a Father's Day headline, but I think that fathers would like it. I'm going to tell you about an interesting company in England, and they let you rent tanks.
Oh,
and
wow. This
they
sounds
actually,
straight up out of Russia, man.
They actually had something really amazing happen at their place of business, and I'm going to tell you about it.
Hey, but I want to say happy belated Father's Day to you.
Hey, thanks.
I really neglected I didn't get you that gift. We do a yearly tradition of giving each other Father's Day gifts
because we're both fathers,
and no one else appreciates us.
Really? So I shouldn't point you to the brand new car outside that I got for you?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, this is awkward, right?
No, but listen, I'm saying you've got a bunch of kids, I've got a bunch of kids, and I did my yearly giving my kids gifts.
How'd that go?
Yeah, I've gotten to the point now where they woke up that morning and they're all, hey, where's my present? You know what I mean?
Well, that's all right. You're one step ahead of me because you remember last year I committed to adopting your tradition, and I did it last year.
And then this year,
of buying my children gifts and saying, hey, thanks for making me a dad.
Yes, and they're little things. I never give them very big things. It was like my son had just finished like Cub Scout day camp, and he got his tote and shit. I gave him a little pocket knife. Mm-hmm. Other kid got a foam sword for like $3.99.
I love it. I think it's an awesome tradition.
But they're like, where's my present?
And I totally forgot.
Nah,
I totally spaced it. But I want to keep doing it. I want to do it because I think it's
fun.
Cool. It's meaningful.
It is. And I write notes to them, and I say, keep these notes and this little trinket that you'll break by the end of the day. And I want it to be representative of the love I have for you.
Yes.
It lasts about 8 hours.
Listen, Alex, I want to let you know it's 40. We've got 47 hours left.
Is that
We've
a
got
movie?
47 hours until some major breaking news. Have you seen this?
What is this? Oh, hold on. I've seen the
Kentucky
commercials
Fried
for
Chicken.
it, and I always thought it was a joke because Rob Lowe is delivering it as the Rob Lowe Colonel.
Yeah, I had that same response. I was like, oh, man, now Rob Lowe's the Colonel, fine, whatever. And he was doing this vague Kennedy thing, and I thought, fine, KFC. I'll still eat your chicken, but your commercials aren't really hitting me.
But it's a funny commercial because they're like, we're going to send a sandwich to outer space, and then we're like, ha, and then some guy's like crying about it, like he's watching it on TV. Yes, very John F. Kennedy, where he comes up. Oh, here it is.
Here it is.
He's dressed as the Colonel. He's also in a spacesuit.
Yeah. Time has come to explore beyond our known horizons.
So it's this whole like kind of 1960s vibe, and he announces that they're actually going to send a KFC Zinger sandwich up into space. And they actually really are doing it. They're going to put this thing into a little capsule, and they're going to send it up in this special balloon. So it'll actually be in kind of a near-Earth orbit. But it'll be up there, and it's not the kind of balloon that we usually see where someone sends up the troll doll and then the balloon bursts and falls back down. This balloon can actually kind of be maneuvered a little bit in that in those upper areas of the atmosphere. But they are, look at this parade of weirdos.
No, I know, they have the weirdest cat.
Will it be worth it? We'll have to see how the camera attached to the chicken survives the launch. But there is one question that we will be able to answer with certainty very soon. Can you actually launch KFC's world-famous Zinger chicken sandwich into space?
I'm assuming it's not.
We certainly hope so.
Well, obviously they can. I mean, small children are launching things into
And then he goes, our entire marketing budget is based on this.
So there you go, Alex. They're sending a Zinger sandwich up into space.
So do you think the nation's going to gather around their radios and their TVs and their Hulus and their Netflixes and try to?
And they're gonna try and watch that?
I saw this and I just assumed that it was a giant joke because they'll have Rob Lowe as the Colonel. They have the guy. Well, who's the guy who's super tan all the time? You know what I'm talking about? And he goes, "Hey, I'm the extra crispy Colonel."
Oh,
he's the super tan guy.
Billy Zane?
No, he's like an older gentleman.
Billy Zane was the gold Colonel Sanders.
Yeah, the gold. Yeah, and Rob Riggle's been one.
Yeah,
there's been all sorts of funny colonels. I think this is a funny ploy, and I think the commercial is funny. It seems like a very American thing to do. Like other countries are literally like scraping everything together to send like one satellite up.
And it doesn't make it.
And it doesn't make it. And then we're all going to send up a chicken satellite.
Woo!
Well, why? Because it's funny. And we're an American corporation. I mean, obviously, okay, so the launching apparatus that they have on the video is like a bucket with a clear case on it.
You can actually see the thing. I'm assuming
this is going to be like a real.
So this is what it looks like here.
It's going to be like part of a payload of 74 other things that we're sending up at the same time.
No. They're just
chilled
sending
monkey
up
brains to like study how those react. Is it going to come back? If it's in a near Earth orbit, will it come back?
It's going to come back, and my understanding is they're going to make someone eat it.
No. Really?
I think the president should eat it.
So
I think it should come back to Earth.
I could see it not being damaged.
And the president picks it up and says, "This is the greatest chicken sandwich."
But you know how it's going to burn up on reentry, and like
it's not going that far into space.
That's what I hope. Well, even if it goes in a near Earth orbit and starts to fall, it's gonna get hot on the way back in, and that bucket's gonna be super crispy, and that's gonna be a whole new thing.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be amazing. I think, look, if there's one thing that points out why the rest of the world should hate us, we've had a lot of different examples of it, but this is the #1 example in the history of the United States why other countries hate us. Us launching fast food into space for no reason.
No, there's a very good reason.
For Rob Lowe to make a commercial.
Because we can.